everyone, welcome to the Solo Gaming Spotlight. Today we're going to be playing After the Virus, The Long Cold. We're going to play Scenario 1A, but let me just show you a couple things that differ. First off, I'm going to be playing with one of the new characters. I'm going to be playing with Takeo, and his starting deck in play, I'm going to be starting with the crossbow. That's one of the new cards, as well as the Abandoned Home is also a new card, and the Booby Trap is also a new card. His starting deck is going to have a safe house, 2 survivors, 3 runs, the motorcycle, the Booby Trap, and the Abandoned Home. Now, with the 3 new long cold cards that come in, this is an interesting expansion. First off, they have these little snowflake symbols right here in the top left corner. And what we're going to do is we got to look here on Takeo's character board. It says to take out Survivor, Dog, and Scout. So you're going to remove that from your area deck. And I went and just put these over here. This is kind of a trash card area. As you play the campaign, you're going to be trashing cards. You're not going to literally trash them, but they're going to be out of play for the entire rest of the campaign. So these cards are not going to be available to Takeo in this campaign. Before every mission, you are going to go ahead and be shuffling up and getting one of the new zombie cards. Now, these are all in disarray, which is okay. They're going to end up getting shuffled for Scenario 1, but I kind of wanted to show you our starting hand with our unprepared weapon. This goes into our area deck, which is there. We have all these new zombie cards. They come with the long cold. And in addition to whatever the scenario instructions are for setup, we are also going to go ahead and shuffle these. In each scenario, we're going to be adding 1 new zombie. We are going to be adding a level 1 zombie. The rest of these are going back to the box. We will be replacing one of our level 1s. And that level 1, you guessed it, it's going to the trash pile. This level 1 zombie is no longer around. It's been replaced by this here thief with the long code symbol there. And then when the thief attacks or is discarded, now the thief is not a zombie, it's just an enemy. It's roaming around the town. When the thief attacks or is discarded, remove it instead and destroy one of your cards from play. That's awful. Now this will replace one of the level 1s. You can only ever have 2 of any level. So if we were to draw a 3rd level 1 zombie from the long cold deck, we would put the new level 1 in and we remove one of the other level 1s. That would be our choice on which one to remove. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull all the level 1s out and put it to the side for the beginning of the scenario. The other thing we're going to do is all these new long cold cards, outside of the ones that we've already added to our character deck, we're just going to go ahead and shuffle them. And we are just going to briefly see a little bit of these cards each time you play, unless the scenario specifies otherwise. We're only going to take 4 cards. So let's grab 1, 2, 3, 4. And normally this would go above our area deck, but because I need to keep everything on film for this video, I'm going to put it over here to the top right-ish area. All these cards are going back into the box. We're not going to play with them. This scenario, that is. Now, let's go ahead and get some flavor. There are the 2 things you do every time. Beginning of every scenario, you replace one of the zombies with one of the newer zombies, and you shuffle up the long cold cards, and you deal out 4 of them as a separate scouting area. Airstrike, the journey, and the long cold. You got 3 different chapters of the game. And so let's go ahead and read the flavor text because we're going to be playing Raid the Camp. This is a short one. Supplies are running low and your situation is getting untenable. One of your scouts finds an abandoned camp with signs of a desperate last stand. This is a golden opportunity to get new supplies. Our goal is to end our turn with no cards in your deck. The setup for this is we're going to shuffle all but 13 cards from our area deck into our starting deck. So our area deck here, our starting deck is going to get shuffled together, and we're going to take 13 cards out, which is going to become our area deck. Then we're going to shuffle all the one zombie cards into the top half of the deck and all remaining zombies into the lower half. The zombie wave marker is not going to be used in this mission, so we're not going to use that white or the green marker. And then we have some special rules. When running out of cards, do not reshuffle. You draw no more cards. When all players have drawn their last card and survived that last turn, you win. All retrieved cards go to your hand. Now check this out. In the aftermath, we get to save any 2 cards in play for the next mission, and they're going to start in play unprepared. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to get our deck set up real quick before. Let's get our starting cards out of here. So we got to separate 13 of the area deck. The rest gets shuffled in with our starting deck. So let's get those 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's our area deck. Then our starting hand gets shuffled in with the rest of them. The rest of the area deck there. We're going to separate these into an even amount. So there's 40 total cards you have in your deck. You're taking out 13. We still have the 1 in play, which leaves us 26 cards, which means we're going to split this deck up into 2 even piles of 13 cards each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That lucky number 13. The top half. Okay, let's set the bottom half up. We'll take all the zombie cards that aren't number 1s. We're going to shuffle them up real good, and we're going to put them in the bottom half of the deck, and then we're going to take the remaining 5 1s and shuffle them into the top half of our deck. And what that's going to do is allow us to get set up before the bigger waves of zombies hit us at the end. And then hopefully we can survive. Now what's cool about this mission is if we can we get to keep 2 of our cards that we keep in play. If we use them and have to discard them or trash them or destroy them, we don't get to keep them for the next mission. All right, this is the bottom half of our deck. Just plop that there. The top half of our deck, we're going to shuffle the 1s in. Put these on top of the other shuffled half of our deck. And then that'll be our deck. And then we have to get through our deck. We'll draw 5 cards at a time. And hopefully we're able to kill and discard all the zombies throughout the entire deck. If we make it to the bottom of the deck and we're still alive, we beat the scenario. Cool thing about this game is the way they switch things up with each scenario. All right, that's our deck. Just plop this to the side. We don't need the green or white disc for this mission, but we still can take damage, and so can the zombies. All right, we're ready to go. Let's get going. 5 cards at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got a zombie we have to deal with. Oh, I like the leather jacket. Oh, I like the chainsaw. But, oh, I like all these cards. Blockbuster Trap's just awesome. Cost 3 to prepare, though. Destroy to kill all zombies in play and discard pile for 1 player. That's a end game one where there's a lot of zombies come out. Ooh, a leather jacket, I can get ready to go. I'll tell you what. Let me discard the perimeter trap to go ahead and ready my crossbow, which is a pretty cool and thematic thing. So basically you discard a card to put an arrow in it, and then once a turn you can unprepare it to kill a zombie from player to discard pile. And you unprepare it to shoot it. Pretty neat. Let's see. 5 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got 2 more zombies to deal with. Each time you use a shooting weapon, kill an additional zombie. That is a shooting weapon. It costs 3. We already got a couple expensive ones. Let's get that. Let's discard 2 to prep our chainsaw. And discard another. Let's discard all 3. Instead of prepping the chainsaw, let's prep our blockbuster trap for down the road before we are unable to do so. We'll let the both of them hit us. Destroy to prevent your next 2 wounds this turn. So let's just destroy that. Get rid of these 2 zombies. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our flamethrower. Oh, my goodness. So many of these cards I love, I'm just never going to be able to prep them all. Let's discard 1 to prep our crossbow. Shoot it. Kill that zombie. Let's prep our flamethrower with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. We have 5 zombies. We got our new thief here. When the thief attacks or is discarded, not when it's killed, remove it instead and destroy one of your cards from play. Let's go ahead and ready our chainsaw. Discard it to kill 6 zombies. We're only going to be killing 5, but I'm okay with that. Close enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 4 zombie. The flamethrower will kill 3, and then that... oh, we got to run. Dude, let's just run. Discard 1 zombie card. Yeah, definitely. Now we got 3 leftover cards. I got the raid card. I'll tell you what. Let's scout the top card of our deck. Scout another card. Antidote. A cow. Now, if I want to retrieve a card from this area, our long cold cards, I have to have a scouted card over here, because if I retrieve it, I have to trash one of these cards. It'll go with our other trash cards from our starting deck. The cow, destroy to heal all wounds from 1 play. You know, to switch with the antidote. Destroy to prevent your next wound this turn. Yeah, you know what? I'll do that. Let's play the raid card. Grab our cow, which is going to come into our hand. We're just going to put it out, and we're going to play it. The antidote now gets trashed. We're going to put that with our other trash cards. We're not going to see this the rest of the campaign. The cow is now part of our area deck for the rest of this campaign. That's how, not deck building really works, but you're slowly over time, more and more campaign missions you play, this is going to start to get altered by the different cards you have. Now, you only get 4 cards per scenario, so it's going to be a slow process. But it is a process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And none of those cards will start in your starting area. Now, at the end of this one, we get to keep 2 of our cards. What do we got here? We got 2. Now's a good time. Ooh, an entrenchment trap. Let's put that out. And let's do a lot of prepping. Let's discard our weapon skill to get this ready. And let's discard these 2 to get our car ready. Now, I'm feeling pretty good right now. Let's see if we can get scouted and check out some other long cold cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only got 2 hands left. Oh, we have a lot of zombies coming. Oh, what happened? I meant to discard this to kill these 2. Last round. We're in pretty big trouble here. I've got 4, 7, 9 zombies to deal with. Oh, I have a run card. I don't want to waste a run. I could either use my car, which will allow me to basically wipe all those out. Decisions. Let's use our car. Discard to kill 1 zombie card. We'll kill this zombie card, and we'll discard the rest. But these will go to our discard pile along with our car. We just ran over a boatload of zombies here. And let's scout. We'll scout 1 of each. First off, let's see what we got. Body armor. I'll tell you what, let's scout another card. Safe house. So I'm not too thrilled with the body armor card. Once a turn, you're unprepared to prevent your next wound, which is great, which costs 1, just like our crossbow. I feel like that might get a little too costly with our starting weapon being our crossbow, and it costs 3 to get to our hand. Our character, Takeo, doesn't have a raid card in his starting deck, so we have to pay the full cost to get these cards to retrieve these cards. Leadership training. Once a turn, draw a card or place one card from hand on top of your deck. That's interesting. And you discard a person to ready it. But man, that is I want that card, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 zombies to deal with. I wouldn't mind keeping that blockbuster trap in play, but I think I'm just going to use the blockbuster trap. Destroy to kill all zombies in play and discard pile for 1 player. And let's see if we can pull some shenanigans off and get lucky. Do we have any other in our discard pile? We sure do. We blasted everything out of our discard pile, and we blasted them. That was one heck of a trap. Now, I want that leadership, and I don't know if I want to waste another card scouting that. Let me see if I can. Let's discard a card and see if we can want to discard a pistol. You know, yeah, we'll get rid of a pistol. Let's go ahead and scout that last card. Let's just see what it is out of curiosity. It's another 1 cost, a guarded perimeter trap. Discard to kill 1 zombie or 1 delayed zombie card. Okay, delayed zombie cards are the new zombies. When they come out, they don't attack you that turn. They wait until the next turn, and then they attack. Then you have to have killed them by then, or they will be damaging you. That's okay. I feel like the delayed gives you some time to prepare, and that I want the leadership. Let's discard the shotgun. Take our leadership card into our hand. We have to trash a card, so let's trash this pistol and put that and remove that from our campaign. And now we have leadership training in our deck. Let's put that down. That's all. We just beat the scenario, and we've added 2 new long cold cards to our area deck for the upcoming scenarios. I get to keep 2 of these. I think I want to keep the leadership. That's really good. I love the flamethrower too. Discard to kill 3 zombies. This keeps cycling through my deck. I'm keeping the flamethrower. The cow's going to just have to go into my area deck. All right, that was the first scenario from after the cold, after the virus, the long cold. Raid the camp. That is a fun scenario, by the way. It's about the 5th time I played it. And I'll catch you next video. We're going to go ahead and play the following one next. So, until next time.